2024 June. Some vehicles drive along a rough dirt road. Groups of different genders and ages have exited the vehicle. Menengai crater in the Republic of Kenya. It is a large crater of a dormant volcano with huge thermal resources beneath it. Kenya is a renewable energy powerhouse, with most of its electricity coming from renewable sources. Among these, geothermal power generation accounts for 41% of the total. This group is a survey team investigating the thermal resources of Menengai crater. They have come to retrieve the seismometers that were installed a month ago. All members of the group are going over the work procedure, checking the location where the seismometers were buried by GPS. They are earnestly running their pens. This is a recording form to record the status of each seismometer. The detailed location information and work procedures were recorded in great detail. Digging the seismometer out of the ground. Found. We use the horizontal type and compass to check if there have been any anomalies in the past month. If someone has dug them out and buried them back in the ground, we cannot use them as data. We have checked and there were no problems. This group, a mixed team of 2 universities and 2 private companies. The survey is being carried out by the various organizations involved in geothermal development, working together. The survey team makes a final check for the installation of the seismometers. In fact, not a few of the members met each other for the first time at this time. The seismometer is connected to the computer to check the setting and charging status. The seismometers are set up in a large area of about 15 square kilometers around the crater. This is the first time such a wide area has been surveyed. More than half of the installation sites are on privately owned land outside the crater. During the preliminary survey, we have politely asked local residents to install the instruments in their fields and gardens. The local residents sympathized with the significance of the survey and cooperated with us free of charge. The buried seismometers are connected wirelessly to a smartphone app. The response is confirmed by stamping the foot. We also explained that the device actually detects shocks during installation. The seismometer records a tremor every 4 milliseconds. The battery only lasts for about a month, but it is a necessary setting for more accurate surveys. Analyzing how far apart the shaking was transmitted between the seismometers and what kind of waveform it was transmitted in reveals the characteristics of the ground between the 2 seismometers. Then, by analyzing the relationship between the 20 seismometers, the subsurface of the entire study area can be seen. The aim of this project, to improve the research capacity for geothermal development in universities and other research institutions. But first, what is geothermal power generation? We will briefly look at the mechanism. Deep underground, there is a geothermal layer with magma. Groundwater heated by this heat is what we all know as hot springs. Geothermal power generation uses the hot fluids beneath that even deeper bedrock layer. Highly heated hot water gushes out from pipes dug deep into the ground. The hot water and other fluids are separated into steam and liquid in a separation layer. The hot steam turns a turbine at great speed. Electricity is generated as the turbine motor spins. The electricity generated is then delivered to us via power lines. What happens to the cool steam and separated fluids? The fluids and other substances are returned to the original geological formation through pipes. Geothermal power generation is an earth-friendly form of power generation that uses only the heat from the magma. Which organizations are involved in this project? Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. University of Nairobi. KenGen, a power generation company. GDC, a geothermal development company. And Kyushu University, which is leading the project. The project is led by a team of professors from the Geothermal Systems Laboratory, led by Professor Fujimitsu. The project started in 2021. There were times when field research could not proceed due to the corona. However, Kyushu University has built a strong relationship of trust with the institutions concerned through the implementation of training for receiving international students and invitations to international conferences. Many researchers from each institution have further developed their knowledge of geothermal energy at Kyushu University. Ties between Kyushu University and each of the institutions concerned are linked by lines. As the institutions concerned cooperate with each other to carry out field surveys, their ties with each other are expanding as a network.
It's a very nice project, a lot of new things to learn, very good experience. The first time we were dealing totally with new equipment, all of us actually almost learning is concerned, and it was a bit easier, so we are able to work faster. And the team was very cooperative, adapted well to the changes in terms of plan.
How was the data from the seismometers? The data firmly recorded minute vibrations, some of which were large. The data is also better quality than expected. The data will be sent to Kyushu University, where Associate Professor Ikeda plans to analyze it together with a student from the University of Nairobi.
Plan to finish the data downloading. Then we have the next phase coming, that is for gravity and MT survey. And in the upcoming meetings, we are going to discuss on the schedule for the field for gravity and MT.
The data is collected and the fully charged seismometers are refilled once more. The work is being carried out quickly, smoothly, and also much more carefully than in previous years. The seismometers have been surveyed for 3 months. It will be 1 month before these seismometers are taken out again. When the Menengai area moves on to the other 2 surveys, a parallel survey of the Orcaria area under Ken Jen's jurisdiction will begin. The project's field surveys are planned to continue until 2026.